are not good at English language, and we recommend them to go for English classes, grammar
Right.
classes for just 1 month or 2 months. Do you really think just going through English classes for just 1 or 2 months, or might be for 3 months, are going to make them fluent or just better at this English language, and they will get 6 or 6.5, whatever the desired score is? Do you really think?
Hello.
Hi,
Good morning.
good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, Shanu. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I was just waiting for your session.
Oh, me too. You're my first session for the day on Clapingo, so I was also pretty
Okay,
excited to meet you. Yeah.
okay. It starts at 11.
Yes. I start at 11. At 10, I have a batch for my IELTS session. So from 11 onwards,
Okay.
I take for Clapingo.
Okay, fine. So that's a personal session with students, right?
Right. That's a personal session. So do you take
Okay.
any personal classes for students?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you, I think I did not cover that in my previous session. So
Okay.
I just want to clear that to you right now. So even
Uh-huh.
I am an IELTS trainer. So
Oh, that's
as you
amazing.
can, so I didn't cover that in my previous one. As you can check the background here,
Right. I can see
I
the
have a
whiteboard.
whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So I've seen.
And we
Uh-huh.
have some of the posters related to IELTS.
Okay, that's amazing. Is
Yeah,
this your
yeah.
classroom or is it your own
That
room?
that's my classroom.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm in my organization right now.
Oh, that's great. So you take offline sessions,
Offline sessions. It's offline and online both. And
both.
it's for both computer based and pen and paper based.
That's so cool. And from how many years have you been working as an IELTS trainer?
I started this in 2018, and before that, I told you I was associated with food and dairy industry as a
Right.
quality
Yeah.
analyst.
Okay. So how has the journey been?
See, I am BTech in biotechnology, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
asks me this thing now, how you come enter into being an IELTS trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the things that we are learning here, it motivates me to be in the same field only. Is every day I read a lot of essays and I get to have conversation in English with students and get to meet different personalities. I'm taking offline sessions, so even I learn a lot from them. So that motivates me to be an IELTS trainer.
That's pretty amazing. I think this is one thing very common with people who are passionate about teaching. Once they get into the field, they don't want to do anything else, right? So they just want to
Yeah,
do more and more and more in the same
exactly.
profession.
Yeah, what I was saying when I was in an
Hmm.
industry, so I used to enjoy a lot there. But anyhow, I had to change my profession from being a quality analyst to be an IELTS trainer. But definitely that is fine. I'm still enjoying it.
Okay, so let me let you in on a secret. Even I am an ex-engineer, so okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've completed my
So,
bachelor's in electronics and
uh,
communication, and I was also a quality assurance tester. So
okay,
yeah, okay.
okay. So what was your field?
Software engineering. So I was
Software
into
engineering.
automation testing. Yes, yes. So
So why
that's
did
what
you
I
change
used to work.
that? Even my question is going to be same that everybody asks me.
Okay, so while I was working in the IT sector, for the first year, of course, we are the students, we learn a lot from our seniors. But when the
Mm-hmm.
new batch comes up, they would assign me the responsibility to, train them in all the
Mm-hmm.
modules and all the systems, etc. And I kind of felt like, okay, I like teaching them, all right. And
Okay.
yeah, and I got really positive reviews that when you teach the newcomers, they kind of understand the
Mm-hmm.
concepts better. So I was like, oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
nice. This looks like a hidden talent. And my love for
Okay.
English was obvious ever since I was a kid. So from then
Mm-hmm.
onwards, along with my job, slowly, I started doing certifications to,
Mm-hmm.
become a trainer. I started undergoing a lot of courses to become a better teacher from IDP, from British Council, and
Okay.
I had also taken IELTS in 2018, so the score was pretty good. And that kind of gave me a boost of confidence, like yes, I can do it as a career.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you asked me earlier whether I had a chance to go abroad or not. So the
Yeah.
same question I want to ask you,
Hmm.
as you have already taken an IELTS examination and you got your band score, don't you think so that you need to go abroad or build your career there?
No, I don't have. The main reason why I took IELTS that time was the project in which I was working. That was a little dicey. So
Okay.
we didn't have any surety whether it's going to continue or whether it will shut shop and we'll have to search for another project. So it was
Okay.
more like a backup. If something goes wrong here, I thought I'll go abroad and do my higher studies. So that was the plan.
Okay.
But fortunately, by God's grace, the project started doing very well and it
Oh.
took off. So I never had to use it.
But IT sector flourishes a lot, right?
Yeah,
So
it
don't you
depends
think you
on the
need to be a
project.
part of that because everything is digitalized right now
Mhm.
and it's going to have a great career ahead as well.
Then again, it depends on your passion, right? What do you want to put your energy into? Whether you want to put your energy into that, because it's not like a hobby. You have to put in 10, 12 hours there every day. So where would I have time to do this? There would be absolutely no time. So it's not easy for me to balance for so long, right? So I thought, let me
Okay.
transition
I'm,
completely into this.
I'm really bad at this coding C plus C language. I'm really
Oh,
bad at it.
don't worry, forget it. It's all right. It's way past. It's way in the past. So you don't have to
Okay.
worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your work timings like? At what time do you start your sessions? When do you return home?
9:30 to 6:30.
9:30
And
to 6.
I am home at 6:50. It takes me just 10 minutes.
Okay, okay, fantastic. That's good. So there's a good work-life balance, right?
Yeah, I think you are taking online sessions, right? You take
Yes,
online
it's
sessions.
online. Yeah, it's online
And
session.
you are associated with, like, I have heard of it from someone. You are
Mhm.
associated with, tell me the name of the organization
Right now,
that,
I'm completely associated with Clapingo itself. Clapingo has also
okay.
come up with its Ielts vertical, so
Uh-huh.
I'm working there.
Okay, so you are completely associated with Clapping only. You are not taking any other platform.
On any other online organization, no, I'm not.
Okay, okay. So what about the previous one? I just seriously want to recall the name of the organization because I know it. I'm not getting the name of it.
Okay, I'm not sure I'll
With
be
the,
able to say that in the video, but I'll just put it in the
okay,
chat for you to see.
yeah, sure. I
Okay, so
know.
this is the
Yes,
one.
yes, yes. Yes, this one. I
Right,
got it.
right, right. Yeah, I worked there for a
Yes,
couple
I
of
have heard a
months.
lot about it.
Yes, it's good. It was a good experience. Like I had some pretty amazing trainers, very senior faculty, people who had 15, 20 years of
Yes,
experience. I got mentored
yes.
by them, so it was really amazing.
So do you train for both computer based or just pen and paper based only?
Both CBT and PBT, both.
Okay. So
Right.
which module do you consider it to be the most difficult one for students?
For students, I think writing is the one that's most difficult. Even for very fluent speakers of the English language, writing is something that's like a tough nut for them, right, to crack. Yeah.
So definitely even I get to know getting 6.5 bands in writing module is not
Mhm.
that much difficult task, right? It's not an arduous one, but scoring 7
Mhm.
becomes quite strenuous, and I think it's not a piece of cake to get 7 in writing, right?
Right.
So
It's
that
not
becomes
easy.
quite difficult for general students to score 7, and that's the reason they don't get triple seven eight in their examination.
Yeah. Even you're
So this
facing
is
this.
the
That was the same thing for me also. This is one thing
I know
that even I observed the
everybody.
same.
Uh-huh. And like seriously, I want to ask you one thing. If students are not good at English language, and we recommend them to go for English classes, grammar
Right.
classes for
Hmm.
just 1 month or 2 months, do you really think just going through English classes for just 1 or 2 months, or might be for 3 months, are gonna make them fluent or just better at this English language, and they will get 6 or 6.5, whatever the desired score is? Do you really think?
Basic level means you're talking about complete beginners, right?
Just
Who
basic
can't
level. If
even
they are
introduce
yes,
themselves in English, that level.
exactly. They have the broken English structure and they can't even understand the meaning of the sentence. So what's your opinion in this?
I think if the situation is this bad, then I think at least 6 months of coaching in basic grammar is essential. I'm being very realistic. However,
Yeah,
3 months of training would definitely help if the student is willing to work hard, right? If they are
if a
ready to
student
push
is willing,
themselves,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
it
but
depends
it
on
doesn't
that.
happen. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen. So, but they have mentality that they're going to enter into an organization that they have
Yeah,
started with the coaching, and now they just start dreaming of going to Canada. So,
true.
I just being a trainer, we are no one to tell them that it's going to be difficult for you.
Yeah.
But I am quite blunt in that case, and always tell them that it's going to be far difficult for you to score even 6 or 6.5 bands if you are not going to work on your English language at first. You have to work hard, right? And the module that I find difficult is the reading module. Like
Okay.
not for myself, for
Yeah.
students,
For
because
students.
if you check the previous record,
Yeah.
and if they do not get proper band score, that is just in the reading module.
Exactly.
They stuck at 5.5. It becomes difficult to even get 23 out of 46.
Okay.
So
So
you
this
face such issues.
I have faced it, to be very honest, in the last 1.5 years. This is something that I faced just
Hmm.
2 times. Okay, just 2 times. The two students
Okay.
were from vernacular mediums, and
Hmm.
they would never do their assignments on time. They wouldn't make a list of all the strategies that we would share with them. So I felt like that was the main reason why they get stuck at 5.5. Shanu, your video is paused. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay, okay, fine,
Yes.
fine. Yeah. So I faced this
And
twice,
Mhm.
but then the next time they rejoined, I was super strict with them. I used to give them reading passages to just read, not solve questions.
Yes,
Just
yes.
get into the habit
Even
of
I follow
reading.
same.
Right.
Yeah.
I just got them into the habit of reading, and then after I think 3, 4 months, they were able to get a band 6.5 in their reading module because they fell in love with reading. So I think it all lies in the basics. Like you get the basics straight.
So do you think if the basic sentence structure, if they don't have the great knowledge of English language, and we're gonna tell them proper tips and strategies, is it gonna work? That they have proper tips and strategies, but they're not good at English language. They're not able to
Definitely
understand the
not.
meaning of the single sentence. It's
I can
not,
assure
right?
you it's not. That's what they have to go. If a person is not good in
Hmm.
English, if they are a beginner, my advice to them all the time, please don't enroll into any IELTS course. Please enroll yourself into a foundational English course first, right? Get comfortable with the language, fall in love with the language. IELTS can come later. Otherwise,
Yeah.
trust me, it's 15 to 16,000 rupees down the drain for the day. Right?
Exactly. Even they
That's
spend a
that's
lot. Even they
honest.
spend
That's
a
honest.
lot in coaching centers also.
Yeah, exactly. So even when I get any requests on LinkedIn or Facebook that ma'am, I want to enroll into IELTS classes. Once I conduct a demo class, first of all to show how I teach, and second to see how they speak. If they're absolute beginners, I do not go for the IELTS session. I tell them, see, I can easily take money from you and be like, yeah, I'll make you score 6.5,
Yeah.
but that's
Yes.
not
Yes.
possible, right? So I make them
Yeah.
enroll into a basic course first. They should
Yeah.
know the reality, right? It's not about money, it's about helping them realize their dreams. So that's most important.
So what I believe getting, especially for academic student, getting 6.5 is not in writing module. It's not that much difficult. Yeah, even they can get bands in listening module and speaking. It comes with practice. We have that Makkad list of PDF. Do you follow that?
No,
Makkad IELTS, Makkad
honestly
IELTS.
speaking, I don't. Honestly, I don't.
Okay. See, that is a famous one because
Yeah.
if a candidate is going to go through the entire period, definitely the person is not going to get issue in speaking module. Even you can take help of that. The major problem lies in the reading module only because they need to be well versed with the vocabulary and the sentence structure and the meaning of the sentences, right? Only
Yeah.
then tips and strategies work. But if they're not good at it, only then like it becomes really difficult for me to even make them understand this thing that the problem is not in the tips and strategies, the problem lies in the understanding section where you have to work.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to
Right.
help them to enroll in the coaching center and like they start dreaming of getting 6.5 or 7. Like do I sound negative right now?
No, no, no. It is an honest approach, right? If you wish, you can tell students, ha, you can, but you're being honest with them for their own
Yeah,
good. So that's not
this is
negative.
what
That's a
I do. This
good
is what
trait to
I
have.
do.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's
it
nice.
demotivates them as well, but like it's just being a tutor is not that you just have to grab money and just provide coaching to them. It's
True.
about giving the correct guidance whether it's going to be good for them or not.
Yes, yes. If you feel bad that you're demotivating them or something, I'll give you one small trick. Whatever you say it with a smile, say it courteously. Of course, that strictness should be there. I don't say that. You should make them aware of the reality. But I have seen a lot of trainers, what they do, they have this accusatory tone, like you are not doing this, you are not doing that. That kind of kills their confidence. Instead, we can say, try doing this. Like if you want to score this much, you have to put in this effort. Else, honestly, it will be a challenge for you. See the difference. Meaning is the same, but when you
Yes.
say it
Yeah.
this way, they don't feel
Yeah.
that bad.
Even I try to do the same thing. Like I just make them understand, especially about the reading module.
Right.
Just read the paragraph, just sit in
Huh.
front of me and just start
Mhm.
reading and just work on this vocabulary. See how this
Correct.
vocabulary is gonna help in just getting the answer in one go. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Even motivation comes with demotivational factor.
Yeah, motivation comes with the sense of reality. When you know, in Hindi they say, no, आपको पता चलता है आप कितने पानी में हो. When you understand
Yeah.
that,
Yes.
you
Yes.
become
Yes.
serious. You become serious
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But it can be done in a very friendly way, so that
Mm-hmm.
the students get encouraged to do better and
Yeah.
not demotivated. We have to
Yes.
encourage them, right? So that's where
Yeah.
the trick lies.
Yeah. And the difference lies also.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing. And I always enjoy having conversations with fellow teachers and fellow IELTS trainers because we get to exchange so many ideas. So I really
Exactly.
enjoy it. Yeah.
Even I do. That's the reason I started with saying that I'm an ALS trainer. So it's better
Mhm.
to have discussion regarding like what exactly do you follow and what can be followed. And of course,
Yeah.
this thing that I'm a YouTuber as well. So I'm gonna upload the
Correct.
video on YouTube
Of course.
channel. So
Yeah.
it might help viewers as well. First, they
True that.
need to focus on English language if they are thinking of enrolling for the ALS course.
Yeah, that's right. So whether it's for writing or speaking, the examiners are just looking for authentic ideas, ideas that are simple and clear. It's just the language that has to be fancy. Most of the
Yeah,
time, students feel like I have to come up with this killer idea and I have to talk. That itself makes them feel pressurized. Ideas just have to be authentic and as simple as possible. Make your language fancy, right? So that's how
exactly.
it works. Okay.
That can be with the usage of some uncommon words.
Yeah, a bit of
So
C1, C2 level vocabulary. So if they learn that, it should be enough.
right, right. So you enjoy being an IELTS trainer.
Uh, I mean, the way I'm talking, what do you think? I'm very passionate about it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. How about you? Like, are you falling in love with the process, this role as a
See,
trainer?
wherever self-improvement lies,
Hmm.
I'm always with that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Definitely this field requires, that's the reason I'm taking sessions on Clapingo, right?
Right,
There
right.
are two purposes of it. First of all, yeah, definitely even I need to practice, right? If
Correct.
I do, if there is self-improvement, only then I can
Hmm.
help my students. Another purpose of joining Clapingo is to make my viewers, especially my students who are my on YouTube channel and who watches me on my YouTube channel, to make them
Yeah,
understand that you
true.
have to practice. If your trainer is taking time, is just sparing time to have proper sessions
Hmm.
and spending money, even you have to do that, right? Just
Right,
coming to the
right.
coaching center is not going to help you with it.